Well, guys, yesterday was the big day, the 17th of May. Everyone was waiting for this day to really finally find out what exactly is going to happen with the cryptocurrency scenario in India. And so there is a good news and the bad news. So the good news is that they haven't banned it as yet. So they haven't said that it is in ban. So that's the good news. But the bad news is they haven't confirmed that as yet. So there is a next date which they will be hearing on, which is 17th of July. Now the question that comes into my mind is 17th of July is, so if the announcement came on like 4th of April, it completes the 3 months. So there were 3 months of period time. So 3 months will be completed on maybe 4th of July or 5th of July, right? The question that comes into my mind is that are the exchanges going to be running at least till 17th of July, because that is when is the decisive date. And of course nobody knows whether the decision will come out on 17th of July or not, whether the banks are going to be supporting cryptocurrency exchanges or not. But I'm sure if the exchanges are going to be shut down within 3 months, that is before 17th of July, that is before 4th of July, of course I will get a notification from the exchanges, and of course the exchanges will send out a notification to send into their customers, listen that we are closing on so and so date, and do the needful. So let's see how that goes. But in the meantime, the hearing is scheduled for 17th of July. Now, one of the interesting things I've found also is that now since many of these exchanges are going ahead and filing a case against RBI in the High Court as well. So High Court is basically a state-wise court. So for example, there are some exchanges from Bangalore, Kolkata, and Chennai and other states. So what they have said now that every case which is related to the same subject will go to Supreme Court only. So no more. So the High Court is the state-wise High Court will not take those cases of against RBI. So that's what it says. Now you should check out the Crypto Qanun, because I think they are the one set of people who are really active and are doing a lot of things when it comes to regulating cryptocurrencies in India. So they have tweeted recently that Indian cryptocurrency exchanges which are planning to approach different high courts circulars should be mindful of the Supreme Court order if RBI files such applications. So basically what it means is that if there is a cryptocurrency exchange which is in a state and wants to file a case against RBI, they should not be doing that, because that will go to Supreme Court directly. So because it is of the similar nature. So that's very interesting subject, right? So 17th of July is the next date, and in the meanwhile all the cryptocurrency exchanges in India are operational. So none of the cryptocurrency exchange has shut down. There has been no notification at all the cryptocurrency exchanges are running. There are arbitrage opportunities available on Coin Hero, and you can check that out. You can check out the prices of different cryptocurrencies which are being selling in India. In fact, one step ahead, there are a lot many exchanges which are planned in India. So this news on hack.com, it says cryptocurrency exchanges are on the rise in India despite central bank crackdown. So there are a couple of exchanges which are being planned. So one is CoinDCX. Of course, they launched right in the month of April. Their timing was like, they launched, I think they launched on 2nd or 4th of April, and it was the same day when the RBI announced. So the CoinDCX claims to be India's largest crypto-to-crypto exchange with the highest trading volume. Several cryptocurrency exchanges have announced plans to service the Indian market in recent months despite efforts by central bank to limit their activity. The local exchange provider CoinDCX launched its operations in April, a mere 2 days after the Reserve Bank of India issued a new edict on cryptocurrency trading. So CoinDCX is one, and then you also have a Singapore-based Aluma is planning to set up a shop in the country later this year. The emerging market exchange employs know your customer. So you have Aluma, you have CoinDCX, And then you also have one more, which is Coin Recoil. I think this is the same exchange which actually also filed the complaint, right? From Ahmedabad, if I'm right. So meanwhile, domestic exchange by the name of Coin Recoil is also planning to open its store in August, according to the official website. The exchanges will offer traders Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Rupee Coin, and Kali Coin. Exactly, it's the same exchange. Now I remember. Right, so as you can see, the number of exchanges in India are flowing, which is definitely a positive news, which is encouraging for everyone. At least, there is this positive vibes, okay, that India is not shutting down completely as yet. But we get to hear that on 17th of July. I am pretty positive that they won't make such decision. I think that one of the reasons they are taking so much of time is also they are looking at the other countries. They are trying to understand what this new technology is, because it takes time for any regulator to understand this new technology. I understand the US regulators are like speed, they have a good speed, and other regulators do have a good speed, but everybody works on their own pace. So I hope that Indian regulators are also actually looking at these different countries. What are they doing? What actions are they taking? And hopefully they would be coming out some positive regulations instead of ban on cryptocurrency exchanges. But let me know, what do you think? Do you think they are doing anything like that, or do you think they're going to ban it? Let me know your opinion in the comment box below. Now, another news, and this is very exciting. So this is from Russia. So Russia is a pretty smart country. So now they would not be calling it a cryptocurrency. They would rather call it a digital money. So instead of cryptocurrencies, they will call it a digital money. So they are drawing regulations. So before we even jump into it, so Russia is one of the countries which has been really looking at the whole cryptocurrency scenario very closely, and they are very close to draw regulations around it. So one of the things that they found out, that let's not call it a cryptocurrency, let's call it a digital money, and let's call the tokens, which is the tokens, the coins, the tokens which are ICOs, let's call them the digital rights. So these are the new two terms they have found out in order to regulate, which is amazing. And that's what I believe. These are digital money, these are digital rights. To call them a currency wouldn't be fair enough. So I hope that Russia actually comes out with the regulations and laws soon, right after Japan. So of course Russians are pretty, very, very tech savvy, and I'm hoping that they will come with the regulations. Now, the next good news is from the Open Bazaar. So Open Bazaar is basically a decentralized marketplace. So far they were trading products and services, but they now announced that they're going to be trading cryptocurrencies also. Not really trading, but the platform is open for 44 cryptocurrencies trading as well. So Open Bazaar enables decentralized peer-to-peer trading of 44 cryptocurrencies. A fully decentralized, free, fee-free. So there are no fee involved on this exchange. Cryptocurrencies trading is now available on the platform with the release of Open Bazaar version 2.20. So how does that look like? This is how it looks like. So this is the Open Bazaar 2.0, a free online marketplace, no platform, no fee, no restrictions on cryptocurrencies. Get it on the desktop, buy and sell freely. So they had basically, as you can see, the blue tank top. They are selling these clothes, summer shades, and then music, and I think they're selling food as well. So yeah, but no monthly fee, no platform fee, no listing fee, no bank, no CC required, live chat with the customer, customize your store. So they have now the third category, which is a cryptocurrencies. So let's read that out. Over here it is. So physical goods, digital goods and services, we are now adding the fourth category, which is the cryptocurrency. So the biggest new feature is the ability to buy and sell cryptocurrencies at low fee. So that's the big news. So amazing to see all these news today. Let me know, what do you think about India's thought, RBI's thought on cryptocurrencies? Do you think on 17th of July they're going to come up with a positive news? And definitely follow Crypto Qanun on Twitter if you have not done so. I think they are actively working on this regulations part of cryptocurrencies in India. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.